Presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Ahmed Tunibu, on Monday at the Chatham House in the United Kingdom, in which he addressed a couple of issues, including the controversy over his age and educational record. The APC flag bearer came under fire on social media after declining the invitation extended to him by Arise TV to address key national issues at the town hall meeting over the weekend, in which had in attendance presidential candidates of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, the New Nigeria's People's Party, Rabiu Kwankwaso, and Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Tunibu, while fielding questions at the Chatham House on his background, admitted that his year of birth, which is 1952, is consistent with his transcript record at the Chicago State University. However, contrary to his claim, author and activist Reno Omokri had, in a tweet on December 4th, stated that he received certified true copies of Bola Tinubu's transcripts from the same university, showing his date of birth as March 29th, 1954, while asking Tunibu if he was born twice.
At the time of birth, I was dated March 29, 1952, and the family record. I didn't think then, that day, I've determined to be, or decided to be, a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not even that I will go to politics. I have a very good exposure in life. My record is consistent. And the school and the university, they question. They now convinced that they wasted their money and their time. The record is there. The transcript is there. So in March 1952, I'm not claiming another father. I am Tunibu and Tunibu proper. If they want a DNA, they could as well require for one. One of them has been even accused of not being a Nigerian citizen. I didn't touch that area.
Well, in the meantime, outside the Chatham House, where the APC flag bearer held his briefing, Reno Omokri and Tinubu supporters engaged in a shouting match. Reno referred to Tinubu as a drug lord while holding a placard with the inscription, "No to a drug baron," in Aso Rock, saying that Tunibu can never be Nigeria's president, while Tinubu supporters could be heard chanting Tunibu for president. Let's take a look.
He's a felon. He cannot be my president. Besides that, he is a sick man. He is a sick man. He cannot be. He fortifies his academics.
A drug lord can never be our president. A drug lord can never be our president. Heroin.
Well, another controversy trailing Tinubu's speech at the Chatham House followed his seeming inability to respond to some questions directed at him. When asked to address issues including security and poverty alleviation, the former Lagos State governor announced that the questions will be answered by some of his allies, including serving governors and lawmakers. Tinubu said he chose to delegate the questions to his allies because he believes in the doctrine of teamship.
One of those philosophies I want a doctrine that I believe firmly in is teamship. Unbreakable team. To demonstrate that, I will choose the first question assigned to Dele Alake.
Okay.
And the second question assigned to Nasiru El-Rufai. And third question, assigned to Ben Ayade.
Well, the chief spokesman of the People's Democratic Party's presidential campaign organization, Dino Malaye, has taken to social media to mock Tunibu for delegating questions asked at the Chatham House to his allies. He also berated Tunibu for failing to attend the town hall meeting organized by Arise News, adding that Tunibu was afraid of answering some controversial questions. Well, in the video that has now gone viral, Malaye described Tunibu as a question distributor. Let's take a look.
Tinubu, you go Chatham House today. But all these questions that you are sharing, Tinubu, there is God. Oh, the questions you are supposed to be answering, you are sharing. Why are you sharing these questions? You are assigning questions. Or to the question distributor. You want the question organizer. One béèrè lọ́wọ́ instead of you to answer the questions. Wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí allocate the question. You want to question allocator. This number 1 is assigned to Guinea. Number 2 is assigned to everybody. Number 3 is assigned to Ben Ayade. Number 3 is assigned to Olodo. Abájọ tó fi sá, he left Arise the debate where his co-presidential candidates were in Nigeria. He left them in Nigeria to go to Chatham House as if he's contesting for the Prime Minister of London. Baba Kaka! Where go going? Allah, let me go. Wallahi, Allah, go going. Baba, Elote, what was the protest? One pay you lonely, one pay you drug baron. Get out, my friend. Well,
I say Nigeria is a movie. Let's just start with the first story.
So let me do an empirical analysis on the first story. There's a fact on ground, like I made mention 2 weeks ago during an interview on this show, that a lawyer in Nigeria contacted another lawyer in America, Martin Call, to subpoena Chicago State University. And that's a fact on ground, despite any denial for that. And that happened because Martin Call went to court, got a subpoena, and Chicago State released his transcripts. And that is based on what they filed here. And that's why you have the transcript. And Audrey, please, if you check that transcript, somebody released there, it was a deposition made to the FCT High Court on the 10th of November. That was when that case filed by Enahoro Eba, the lawyer, started. And it showed 1954 as against 1952, he said.
Which is also on his passport.
And also as against 1952, he said on his passport. Please, let us watch this trail very well. Because there's already a case in courts. So that it might not be a case that the man has shot himself in the foot already. Watch that trail very well. You see that deposition release? Please scroll it down. Please, can you scroll it down? Just scroll it down. You can see High Court of FCT. So I was correct that Chicago was subpoenaed. And that's based on it that the Martin Call got that. And that was a deposition filed at the FCT High Court. What that shows that the case already in court.
Renaud Mockery posted that on his
and he
Twitter
said something
account.
different in his age in Chatham House.
Aya, really quickly.
All right, so for me, it's the protest. We haven't really had, John Cookson talked about this earlier on, the protest following the Chatham House lecture and Q&A by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tunibu. Now, we tried to ask him from an eyewitness perspective what it looked like. To be honest, it's very embarrassing that in many times when we've had to have discourse like this politically, broad, the police has to be involved. They have to call the police in. Can we not be peaceful even in our protests? There's nothing they have the right to protest, peaceful protest. However, it is a show of shame, just as it was. I think it's just as a show of shame as what people have described what happened inside Chatham House. And so seeing Renaud there and then the opposition
shouting match.
Can we spend our time a bit more, productively?
Well said, Ayo. Dr. Abati.
Look, the Constitution of Nigeria allows a president, a sitting president, to delegate functions
under Section 5. Whoever does not have a copy of the 1999 Constitution should go and read it. The people are very lazy. They don't want to read. Now, but Bola Tinubu is not yet president. He's a person seeking a position, sitting for an examination. My key point is that if you are sitting for an examination, you don't delegate the answering of questions to other people. That will amount to cheating. But these people say, oh, he was trying to be presidential. He should wait first. When he becomes president, when the Nigerian people, as he says they should decide, then he can begin to share questions to quote Dino Melaye. Dino Melaye, by the way, will make a very good comedian. He can give
We've said it several times on the show.
Benga, Denyinka, and others a run for their money. But I hope that some of the things he was saying, the copyright belongs to some other people, because he said these questions you are sharing, there is God.
We know for that.
And beyond that, no, I can't go that way. I'm just no.
But you stated it just like
no.
You said it.
No, please.
It's on record.
Don't put words on me. And then, of course, he was saying maybe Bola Tinubu is behaving as if he's running for Prime Minister of London. Please, somebody should tell Dino Melaye that there's nothing called Prime Minister of London. If you are Prime Minister, you'll be Prime Minister of the UK.
Well said.
But what is important in all of this, of course, is that we need the candidates to engage the people, to give ideas, to tell us what they want to do, and the people will watch. As was pointed out, let the people of Nigeria be given the opportunity to decide, to make an informed choice. And whatever happens, we'll all see it in February.
Well said.
And all the people who are getting hypertensive over little things, I think their temperature will go down.
All right. Well, let's end what's trending.